What is a New Deal independent? The phrase New Deal harkens back to the 1930s during the era of Franklin Roosevelt's presidency. He was a Democratic president. This was a time during the Great Depression where there was severe economic hardship, but it was also a time where those officials in power believed that they could aggressively pull millions out of poverty through the use of things like public works and getting involved within the social fabric of the country. So to that end, Franklin Roosevelt created the Civilian Climate Corps, which put millions of young men to work conserving the environment and building infrastructure. He created the Works Progress Administration, which put additional millions to work building things like roads and bridges and schools. He also created Social Security for the first time and raised taxes on the wealthiest. These New Deal policies were so successful and popular that New Dealism became a bipartisan thing. On the Republican side, you had President Eisenhower. And President Eisenhower maintained and even expanded Social Security. President Eisenhower continued the practice of mass public works, where he passed legislation for the interstate highway system. This employed millions of people over a decades-long period. And in addition to improving people's lives by giving millions of people work, it also had the double effect of improving the nation's infrastructure. And in addition to the highway system and public works, President Eisenhower also maintained the high tax rates on the wealthiest in the nation that preceded his administration. He kept those in place. New Dealism, this idea of aggressively pulling millions out of poverty, is not found or practiced in either of the two major parties today in the modern era. This New Deal independent campaign is about re-injecting that worker-centric energy back into the body politic and doing it in such a way that it's not bogged down with the culture war issues that both sides are always fighting while billionaires walk out the back door with all the money. As a New Deal independent, I will be kitchen table issue centric, whether that be healthcare or housing or jobs. And I'll be doing it in a way that's welcoming to everyone, whether they're white or black, gay or straight. Roosevelt was a Democratic New Dealer. Eisenhower was a Republican New Dealer. So for anyone who feels maybe left behind by both sides of the political spectrum, I'm hoping you'll find a new home in this campaign.